Merry Christmas, guys. Hi guys, so the day you're watching this video, it is actually Christmas and I really wanted to get in the Christmas spirit, and we're gonna use this bad boy over here and bake some cookies which aren't really going to be Christmas themed now that I think about it, but they're gonna be cookies and everyone likes to have cookies on Christmas. Okay guys, let's get started. I'm going to be following Tasty's best chewy chocolate chip cookies recipe, and I've got it over here with me on my laptop. This is my first time making cookies in my life, and I've also had cookies, like proper cookies from Subway, only like 3 times. So I've not even had a lot of cookies in my life. So I just hope this goes as smoothly as possible. So let's get our ingredients. We've got granulated sugar, brown sugar, unsalted butter. We got our egg, vanilla extract. We've got our baking soda, all-purpose flour, compound dark chocolate. Why am I so weirded out? Because I have made stuff before. I know how to bake cakes and stuff, but I've never made cookies, and I do not want to mess this up. In a large bowl, whisk together sugars, salt and butter until we form a paste. I'm gonna show it to you like this. I also asked you guys to ask me a few questions on Instagram, and I'm gonna answer a few, not a lot of them, but a few of them. The first question is, how is online college life treating you? That's a nice question. Sorry, but I got my baking cups. They are this obnoxiously green color, but I'm gonna use these. College life is treating me not very good. I've never actually been used to studying practical stuff. Like, I'm an interior design student, if you didn't know, and all throughout school you only study theoretically and through textbooks, and you mug up stuff. And now I don't know how to do that anymore because we do not really have textbooks. We have to pay attention in class and take down our own notes. That has been a lot to cope up with because you are not really used to stuff like that. Otherwise, it is great. I'm finally studying something that I'm interested in, so that is a lot of fun. Okay guys, we're adding our first ingredient in. So we are taking half cup of granulated sugar, and then we need 3/4 cup of brown sugar. I think this is the wrong one. This is not how the texture of brown sugar needs to be, but we're just gonna go with it. Anyways, the next question that I'll answer while doing this is, why did you start your YouTube channel? Yeah, this is not brown sugar. So I started my channel when I was in 11th standard, but that time, as I had taken science, it was a lot of work that I did not wish to do. Okay, I don't think you can really hear me, so I'm gonna whisk this and then talk to you. I'm gonna add 1 teaspoon of salt. I'm gonna keep my butter for melting and then I'll continue the story. Yeah, as I was saying, I started making videos in 11th standard and I only uploaded 1 of them. Although I had filmed like 3, but I never got around to uploading it because I didn't get the time at that time, and I don't like when people say I don't have the time, but I generally didn't. So yeah, I started in 11th, but then I only uploaded 1 and then I stopped, and then I started it again after the lockdown started. And since then I've been creating videos, so I guess I'll count that as an official start date. That is the answer. The next question going along with this question is, what kind of videos do you like making? I love making challenge videos, if you might, like the ones that I did, like living like Alicia Marie for 24 hours or living like my Enneagram number for 24 hours. I love making those type of videos where I'm not sitting at one place and only talking to you, because I guess that is boring for the viewers as much as for me. Like, it is obviously easier to make because you just sit and make the entire video in one go. But yeah, also I love making vlogs. But the thing is, I don't think my life is as interesting to vlog because I've vlogged so many of my days and I never end up posting it because I think they are quite boring. So if you want to see vlogs that I've already filmed but never uploaded, let me know and I'll post them. Also, I got this new idea. I've never seen anyone do it, but I got it in my mind yesterday. It was baking and reading out conspiracy theories. I've never seen anyone do it. Maybe they have, but I've never watched any of that videos. I'm gonna add my melted butter in here. And I'm so into conspiracy theories and unsolved cases and all that. I've watched every single BuzzFeed unsolved episode way too many times, and I love all that stuff. So I wanted to do an episode where I bake like something like this, and also talk about unsolved cases. This is forming a base. Yeah, so that is something that I wanted to do. Please let me know if you're interested in it, then I'll actually put some thought into it. So we're gonna mix this until it forms a paste and there are no lumps. Yeah, I did the egg. I'm gonna mix it in. I'm so excited. I've always wanted to make cookies. One time I tried making them in the microwave and it came out burnt, and it was not like little burnt that you could still eat it. It was almost inedible. That is how much it burnt. So yeah, I'm very excited and I really want this to turn out really good. Let's answer the next question. Do you prefer Instagram or YouTube? I love watching YouTube videos. So yeah, I guess YouTube. And if you mean creating content on YouTube or Instagram, I genuinely take Instagram very lightly. It's as much as I shouldn't, because it does help me grow my platform. Even on YouTube, I'm just not as serious about Instagram. I just post anything, although I'm very particular about my feed on Instagram, but I guess that is a personal thing. I don't do it to grow on Instagram, if that makes sense. I only do it because I love having an aesthetically pleasing feed. Also go follow me on there if you don't. 1 teaspoon vanilla extract. Who even measures vanilla extract? I'm just gonna, I guess that's enough. Let me know what else you want me to bake, and also let me know about that conspiracy theory, because even in this episode I thought if I am only standing and baking, it may get boring for you, so I added a Q&A factor to it, but instead of that I can't really do Q&As every day. So yeah, I thought I'll do the conspiracy theory thingy. Next question. Any useless talents? Every time someone asks me this question, I can't answer because I don't think so I have any useless talent or any weird talent that other people might find amusing. So I think no, I don't. Also, this is already looking so good. Like, oh my god. Just look at that. I don't want to overmix this, so we're gonna stop doing it. We have to add flour and baking soda. So we're gonna add 1 cup of flour and 1/4 more. Okay, it's falling everywhere. Okay, it's such a mess, but we're gonna sift it. Just ignore how dirty the counter space is. Oh, wow. I'm making this so much worse than it needs to be, but like, do not judge me. I'm not such an horrible, okay, I've forgotten English. I'm not a horrible cook. So just bear with me. Need to add 1/2 teaspoon of baking soda. Okay, guys, I think I've combined the entire thing. It actually looks like cookie dough. It smells good. Okay, guys, my phone ran out of storage, but what I'm gonna do is chop this like 100 grams or 200 grams of this and put it in my batter, and then put it in the fridge for half an hour to rest.
A few moments later.
Took this out of the refrigerator and it looks absolutely stunning. So now we're gonna put this on this. Also, my oven is already started preheating, almost done. Guys, I placed the cookies on a wire rack to cool down, and they are so good. Like, I tasted a little bit, but also like they stuck to the bottom pan as you can see, so I really need to use a parchment paper next time I cook it. But I'm gonna let them cool down a little more, and then we're gonna try them. we're going to try these cookies.
Hi, so my doggy here.
Ooh.